The papyrus ebers in Egypt depicted me being used for medical use. Greeks used me to keep the soldiers very strong and well, and Aristotle convinced Alexander the Great to conquer an African island for me. I may have been used in Egyptian embalming, and drawings on temple walls depict me being used to treat ulcers, burns, wounds, and parasites. So what am I? I am aloe vera. And aloe is an Arabic word meaning shining and bitter herb. Vera is a Latin root word meaning true. So shining and bitter, aloe is. And when we're talking about bitter herbs, we're usually talking about herbs that are purgative. And purgative is something that aloe definitely is. It can be used as a strong laxative. It can be used to expel tons of parasites. But more commonly, we know it to be used for our skin. The leaf is the strongest part of the plant. And it is extremely strong. So if you were to use the whole leaf of the plant, it would be a super strong laxative, which is why we have the whole leaf process. I used to think that the inner fillet would actually be the strongest part of the plant. And the inner fillet is that inside part that is kind of gelatin-like. People will cut it up and put in their smoothies or rub it on or make beauty products out of it. But the whole leaf is the strongest part of the plant. And when we drink aloe juice, it goes through a whole leaf process similar to juicing fruits and vegetables, which means that you can handle the bulk of the herb and receive all the nutrients from that herb without having those harsh laxative effects. So aloe really does contain a lot of nutrients. It contains over 200 nutrients. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and 9 essential amino acids. So when we're talking vitamins, that's giving us energy, and that's really like the powerhouse of our body. The minerals are going to help with our kidney health, our stress response, our sleep patterns, and more. So aloe also contains something called mucopolysaccharides, and these with collagen literally glue all of our connective tissue in our bodies together. So MSPs are fantastic to help just restore and rebuild our body. So with the skin, what aloe does is it actually will take the dead cells and just dispose of those and restore moisture to our skin. So we most commonly know it as a beauty product and as something that we use to treat burns. I remember growing up, maybe going swimming in warmer weather than this. Right now it's cold and frigid here in Birmingham, but I like to look back to when I was a kid and I think about just swimming outside, and a lot of times I didn't wear sunscreen, and the most soothing feeling ever is just when you're burning and you just have that aloe saturating your skin, and it's an immediate cooling effect. So, aloe is fantastic for skin. It treats wounds, it restores moisture, and you can use it topically for pain, wounds, eczema, psoriasis, ringworm, rashes, and itching. So it is super soothing. In 1935, it was actually being used to treat third-degree X-ray burns, and more recently, it's been used to treat atomic radiation burns. So that's very interesting. Obviously, aloe is a very strong, powerful soother if it's being used to treat radiation burns. But something else that aloe is really great for, and this is where it gets less commonly known and more interesting, is that it's fantastic for digestion. And when we're talking about digestion, we're also talking about being beneficial to our immune system, because all of our health starts within our gut. So aloe vera actually promotes good gut bacteria. And if you've ever taken any kind of antibiotics, they can kill your bad bacteria and your good gut bacteria. And we need that good bacteria to protect us. The good guys are like our little good soldiers going in and really fighting off those bad guys. Aloe vera also neutralizes body toxins. So, if you're trying to detoxify the body, the colon, the stomach, it's a fantastic herb to get into your diet. It can treat ulcers, colitis, diverticulosis. It really goes into that stomach and just coats and soothes the stomach and starts working on repair. Since it is a bitter, it will actually stimulate your body to release excess bile and toxins within the gut. It also increases digestion and nutrient absorption. And along with absorbing more nutrients, aloe helps you to digest and absorb more antioxidants. And when we talk about antioxidants, we're talking about little things that are actually preventing the oxidation of your cells. And that's where your cells, I like to think of oxidation as aging. And we don't want our cells to be aging. So aloe can actually help prevent the aging or degrading of your cells. Some fun facts about aloe is that it's really pH balancing. So if you are following like an alkaline diet and you're trying to neutralize acidity in your body, aloe is a fantastic herb to incorporate into your diet. It helps rebuild collagen. So I know we mentioned that a little earlier, but collagen is a very important building block in rebuilding your connective tissue. So this helps with pain management, rebuilding the connective tissue, and it's also anti-inflammatory. So if you are one that struggles with arthritic pain and those achy joints, creaking joints, and you're aging and you're not moving around as well as you used to, aloe would be fantastic to really incorporate into your diet. In the Arabian Peninsula, aloe is actually used for diabetes. So basically, studies have shown that aloe can increase the function of your pancreas, which produces more insulin, which actually will lower the blood sugar. On top of being great for diabetics, something that diabetics might suffer with is neuropathy or poor circulation. Aloe vera can be used for promoting good and healthy circulation. So if you get cold in your hands and feet, you have cold extremities, you've got the varicose veins, or you're dealing with blood clots or water retention, aloe would be fantastic to really incorporate into your diet. And my favorite way to actually get aloe, so that I'm using the whole leaf, is just getting like a tall glass bottle of that whole leaf juice. So you can get different juices that's like the inner fillet or the whole leaf, but I want to really incorporate using the whole plant into my diet and using it in a way so that it's not super harmful as a laxative. So I like the whole leaf juice myself. Some other great things about aloe is that the aloe plant has been known to be tumor necrosing. So it can dissolve tumors based on certain studies that have been done. It's also an antibacterial, it's an antimicrobial, and it can kill yeast within your gut, which contributes to so many problems like mental fog, mental fatigue. Aloe can be something really good to use if you are trying to combat yeast overgrowth in your stomach, which actually comes from excess sugar intake. Because sugar really feeds yeast within our gut, and that can cause a lot of tremendous problems for us. So aloe, to sum it up, it boosts our immunity and defenses. It's great for our skin and hair care, great for pain and inflammation. It's neutralizing to acidity, so it's great for those people following like an alkaline diet. And it's great for digestion. So aloe is just a powerhouse, packed with so many things that can be beneficial to our diet. A way that you can get aloe, aside from buying the juice, is to grow it yourself. The coolest thing about aloe is that you can take it and just put it in soil and it reproduces. This is a low maintenance plant. You don't want to put it in direct sunlight or direct frost. You want those leaves to be upright. If you have any rotted leaves, that means you've overwatered. If you have brown leaves from it being in the sun, that means you've scorched it. Flat leaves are too little light. You want this aloe to be really peeking up and reaching for the sun. And from there, you can do so many things with aloe. I've seen people chop the inner fillet and add it to smoothies. There's tons of YouTube tutorials for how to use it. People make masks out of it. People put it on their hair. You can find so many ways to actually juice it yourself. And I really encourage you to do so, because aloe is so easy to reproduce, grow, and share. And with that being said, I really hope you can try aloe in your life. And if you need some aloe, we do have that at Bama Health Foods in many forms. Definitely come by and see us. Reach out, comment, share some feedback about this video, and hopefully you enjoyed this Thursday Herb Day. Thank you.